Hello there, this is a quick video on how to use the TradeElite indicator provided to you for the purpose of trading binary options on short time frames like 5 minute, 15 minute and 30 minute. The indicator also has the ability to trade on 1 minute. However, that is a very fast-paced environment. Feel free to use it on the 1 minute time frame. It is less accurate than the 5 minute and 15 minute, but your win rate should be 70% and above on most occasions on most currency pairs, stocks and indices, as well as commodities. So if you're somebody who likes taking risks, more risks than we normally take, then go ahead and use it on the 1 minute. Otherwise, I would recommend you use it on the 5 minute, 15 minute and 30 minute time frames most of the time. You'll have received an email and or you may have gone to a page where you saw links to these two files. You are instructed there to download these two files, as I have, onto your desktop or anywhere where you find it convenient. The first thing you need to do is install the FX Primus MT4 installer. The only reason you've been provided this is because FX Primus allows you to create a free unlimited demo account to be able to use the indicator we're providing you on stocks, currencies, indices and commodities, and it generates those signals for you so then you can use them on your binary options trading platform, wherever that may be. The first thing you need to do is install the MT4. I'll just quickly take you through that if you don't know how to do it. Literally take a few seconds. Double click on that and you should see a screen that looks like this. If you're on Windows 7, click yes. The next screen you'll see looks like that. Click next, click yes, click next. Choose your installation location. I would recommend using it on the same default installation directory that it's listed here, and pretty much go from there. Create a desktop and launch program are checked by default. Uncheck these, as we'll need to do one extra thing before we go ahead and launch the platform. Click next. You've specified a folder because I've already installed it before, so it's just saying that for me. You probably won't see this if this is the first time you're installing it. Click yes here anyway. Next, it starts downloading and installing the MT4 from FX Primus. It'll take a few seconds. We'll just wait it out. There we go. It's done. Click finish. You'll see a link on your desktop that looks like this. Double click that and MT4 will launch. This is just to show you that it's indeed installed. Click cancel, close MT4 for now, so we can go ahead and do the actual installation of the indicator. What you need to do now is open the location where you installed MetaTrader 4 from FX Primus. In my case, it was inside the D drive, inside a folder called Program Files, FX Primus. Now over here you'll see the directory called Experts. Double click on Experts, then a directory called Indicators. Double click on Indicators. Copy the indicator file by right clicking, click copy, then over here click right click paste, and that's it. That's your indicator installed. It will have installed somewhere here. Here we go. Done. Now you should launch FX Primus, the MT4. And once it's launched, you will see a screen that looks like this. I'm just going to cancel this for now, as I need to quickly drag the screen into view, because right now it's way too big for this video. We're doing this live, so apologies for the discrepancies here. Let me quickly set that up so you can see everything. Now, close all the windows you see, and we'll create just one window and show you how to use it. There we go. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to click over here, right click and click show all, so that I have access to everything here. Before we go ahead, we need to create an account. So right click on accounts inside this window here, click open an account, type in anything at all. Let's say I'll just type in FX Primus demo number 1. We'll call it number 1. Enter any information here whatsoever. Enter your email address, which is the most important bit over here. Choose account type ECN Premier and just click I agree and click next. Click next. It starts getting a username and password for you. Click finish, and that's it. Your account is now ready for trading. We, on the other hand, will not be concerning ourselves with trading at this point in time, because we are interested in just the signals. So what I'm going to do is remove this indicator from here, then right click here, click on grid so that the grid disappears. Just going to squeeze this a little bit more, and reduce the size of everything we see on the screen. So now we have a nice clean chart. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to select the Euro USD and show you how the indicator would behave on the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, and 30-minute time frame. What you need to do now is go over to Custom Indicators. There you'll see BO Track Elite. Drag it onto the chart. There are no changes to be made other than display alerts. Display alerts basically shows you a pop-up window when a signal to buy or sell, buy a put or call happens. So leave this open. If you want to change the colors of the arrows that will appear, please do so. Now here is how the indicator looks on the 5-minute time frame. What you're basically seeing is a signal over here to buy a high option, which is basically a high-low where you set your direction to high and buy the option to finish higher than where the current market price is. If you're on the 5-minute time frame, you want to use it such that you opt for going for a high option for the next 30-minute time frame. Most binary options providers will have a 30-minute to 45-minute time frame where your option is in execution. So if you see this arrow appear alongside a pop-up that you'll see as well, that is your signal to go ahead and buy that option to go high. Choose a 30 to 45-minute time frame. Most binary options providers will provide you with a drop down where you can select the time of expiry. So when you go in and buy the option, set your time of expiry such that it is 30 minutes away from the current time or 45 minutes away from the current time. So as you'll see in terms of accuracy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It has definitely finished higher than the opening price. Now, you'll also see that signals show for high above this exponential moving average, and signals show for low when the price is likely to go below this exponential moving average. This changes as you change the time frame as well. This exponential moving average has a period that changes at our servers. So it updates itself directly from our servers. You don't have to do it. Our servers are constantly optimizing this value. If you switch to the 1-minute time frame, you will see many more signals. So again, only choose to go low to buy a low option when it's below and buy a high option when it's above. You won't see signals for any other options below the moving average. You'll only see high options for when they are above and low options for when they are below, just to give you a good idea of when to enter and make your option investment worthwhile. The hit rate for this is mostly 8 to 9 out of 10, which is very good for short time frames. Be aware that not all signals will be correct, so there may be times when you execute a signal and the option fails and you lose. You're not in the money, or you're, as in binary options terminology, you're out of the money. That's okay. It's a game of probabilities. You're not going to win every single signal. What you're going to hope for, and what you do get a significant edge with, is this indicator where you are able to get a hit rate of 7 to 8, sometimes 8 to 9 out of 10, which is just what you need to stay profitable in binary options trading, and that's it. Right now, at the current state of the market, there are no signals that have shown up, though I expect if the price keeps moving long on the 1-minute time frame, we will get a signal to go buy a high option. Now this is the 1-minute time frame. So on the 1-minute time frame, we choose to go to our binary options provider and execute either a 5-minute binary option or a 15-minute binary option. So whatever platform you're with, they will give you that option and you'll be able to select the time from a drop down. And it's really that easy. Once you get an arrow showing here, this arrow will not repaint after the pop-up shows up. There will be a pop-up that shows up giving you a signal to go either buy a high or buy a low. That pop-up will only show up when the arrow has been confirmed. Sometimes you might see an arrow appear and disappear. This is called repainting. This is when the indicator is deciding whether that arrow is valid or not. Please do not go buy any option until that arrow is confirmed and a pop-up has shown up telling you that it has been confirmed. So for anyone here concerned about the indicator repainting, yes, it definitely repaints, and it only repaints when it's trying to confirm whether that arrow is even valid or not. So don't be hasty. Wait for the pop-up to show up. It'll show up as an alert telling you go do this. It gives you clear-cut instructions on what to buy, high or low or call or put. And that's it. It's really that simple. So I've taken you through the installation of FX Primus. The reason I chose FX Primus for this demonstration is because FX Primus gives you access to indices. It gives you access to commodities like this, the indices S&P 500. It also gives you access to different stock markets like the FTSE 100, the Japanese stock market. It also gives you access to popular stocks like Apple, Google. So we could easily just use the 5-minute, for example, on the Amazon stock and see how that's going. So we would have got a signal today around this time, around 5:30 broker time, to buy a put option for 45 minutes, and that would have easily gone in our favor, kept us in the money, and secured us a profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5 here were profitable. So as you can see, the hit rate is fairly good, but try to use a time of the day when the stock market's volatility is quite high. You can use what's called the ATR indicator provided on MetaTrader 4 to decide when the volatility is fairly high, and use that to sort of fine-tune your entries. But on time frames such as the 15-minute, your entries are pretty accurate on most stocks. Like Google, for example, is a very liquid stock. Then there's Facebook, for example, which is also a very liquid stock. You can use the 1-minute time frame using this indicator for even further fine-tuned entries, and that's really going to give you more probabilities of success on short time frames like the 5-minute, even up to the 45-minute. So that's basically a tutorial on how to use the BO TradeElite indicator. Hope you enjoy it, and we hope and are fairly confident that you'll have a pretty fascinating, profitable experience using it. Thank you very much.